I'm about to dispel the biggest flight travel hacking myth out there. Hey everyone, so in this video we'll talk about... Wait, what's this one about?
Travel?
Oh, I think I'm a little bit overdressed. I can't wear this. Oh, that's a lot better. So in this video I'm going to go through 3 incredibly powerful travel hacks which have helped Natalie and I travel to 46 countries on a budget. Number 1 enabled us to travel to the Maldives for £380 return, but number 3 sent us to Nepal for $320 and Philippines for $300 per person return, amongst many others. So if you want to learn the travel booking hacking secrets that we use, then stick around. We will also dispel one of the biggest travel booking myths out there, but I'll discuss that in more detail further on. Let's talk about my favorite flight booking website. If you've ever met me in person, travel will likely come up, and I will always recommend this site to new friends I make in the office or ones we make on the road. The website is secretflying.com. Check it out, incredibly useful, and this actually did tell me about the Maldives trip. The Mozambique diving trip I keep bringing up, but that also coincided well with number 3 on our list. Oh, and the Nepal flights, Kathmandu, amazing. Annapurna, wow. Secret Flying is so easy to navigate. The travel site is great for inspiration and folds brilliantly with the 3rd tip. The great thing about Secret Flying is that you can use it to get inspiration for a longer journey based upon what is available. But let's move on to what you should avoid when booking flights. I'm about to dispel the biggest flight travel hacking myth out there: VPNs. Okay, so the whole VPN thing about booking flights, it might work in isolated cases, but the effectiveness of it is overblown. Think about it. Thousands of people, if not millions, use VPNs. They'll use the main ones, so Nord, Surfshark, ExpressVPN, etc. I still can't say Surfshark. Surfshark. Anyway, now when you connect to a VPN, you're masking your own IP address, but you're essentially trading yours for the new one. Get it? Yours was once 1 and now it's 2. This is the amazing bit. Thousands of other people will also be trading their unique one for the VPN's 2. The VPN number 2 is the same, so it's lost its uniqueness. The whole argument of using VPNs to help you get cheap flights now goes out the window, as all the websites will detect that IP address as one that comes from multiple users, so they'll recognize it as a VPN. Ergo,
you are a nerd.
You'll be searching through an address that has lots and lots of traffic. One easy way to prove this: switch your VPN on and do a Google search. You'll get a verification to prove you're human. You know, that weird message that comes up because tons and tons of other people have searched using that same address. Flight systems will now be able to detect you as they'll highlight these addresses. Now, I'm not saying that switching addresses doesn't get you cheaper rates. It actually does, but this is critical. Most likely not through VPNs. You have to actually be in the place. But listen, not taking anything away from VPNs, they're great. But if you're only looking to purchase it for cheaper flights, then dismiss them. They rarely work. Number 2 on our flight hacking travel secrets will serve you so much better. Oh, and the great thing about this is it doesn't just work on flights. It's so simple. Okay, if you're in Colombia, Avianca will be cheaper. If you're in the Philippines, likewise for Cebu Pacific. In fact, the top tip for booking when you're in South America is to change the language to Spanish. So imagine this: you're in Peru, you're floating through the Andes. You want to travel by bus to Cusco, Arequipa, or Lake Titicaca. Side note, travel to the Bolivian side of the lake, the Peru side, nah. So anyway, you Google Peru bus and this site comes up. Pretty decent pricing, but wait, hold on. Change the language to Espanol and refresh the site via Google Chrome so it has the auto translation, and voila, cheaper rates. You're welcome. Bear in mind, these are often promotional rates. They will work on flights, but be careful when applying this to flights. Be very careful, as some flight routes in South America are to residents only, such as the Galapagos flights leaving from Quito Airport. This hack also worked for us in Portugal, but Typically, when you travel outside of Europe, especially, you turn up at the bus station and you buy them in person. The prices are displayed and rarely are there any promotional fares. Crazy pricing models. But if you're in South America, if you're in Portugal, if you're in any country, really, just go to Google, search bus ticket from destination A, destination B, and then change the language to the local language and put it into Google Chrome so it will auto translate. And you might get lucky. This served us so well. But when you're in places like Nepal or Sri Lanka where you can't really purchase the tickets online, it's absolutely fine. They're cheap enough in person. But when you're, if you want to save a little bit, definitely try this out, especially if you're in South America. Don't worry, I know I'm talking a lot about South America, and we will make a full tip video covering that amazing region. We'll talk about all the things we wish we knew before we traveled there. So, number 3, Google Flights. Google Flights is the ultimate travel hacking tool if you use it correctly to help plan your trip. So, Google Flights is your best friend, and that plus sign, man, I love that plus sign. It is the ultimate travel hacking tool. Incredible. But let me show you how to use it. Enter your home destination, and instead of entering a specific city, enter a region or even a country, and you'll see this beautiful screen right here. Damn, it looks good. This will enable you to understand flight routes determined by prices, and you may be surprised to learn cheaper entry and exit points. We used this hack on our most recent trip through Asia, where we entered South Korea in the north through Seoul and then exited from the south in Jeju Island, so we didn't need to go back on ourselves. We saved quite a little bit of money, and also it got us to Singapore a lot cheaper, because then otherwise we would have to travel back to Seoul. We'd have to stay one night in Seoul, and anyone who's been there knows Seoul ain't cheap. So that's about £100, and then we would then have to get a flight from Seoul to Singapore, which more people fly on them from Jeju to Singapore, so obviously the flight would then be more expensive. Google Flights, using that plus sign, enabled us to see visibility of what was available. Amazing. There's going to be a whole video on Google Flights, how to use it properly. Stay tuned for that. But this is a great money hack. Cool. So to summarize, number 1, secretflying.com. Amazing. VPNs don't work. Forget about it. Number 2, change your language to whichever country you're in. Number 3, use the plus sign in Google Flights. A lot of people think it's just a flight tool similar to Kayak, similar to Skyscanner, but actually it's so much better than that. Google Flights is the ultimate travel hacking tool if you use it correctly to help plan your trip. Be a full video showing you how soon. So there you have it, 3 amazingly good travel hacks and the dispelling of the VPN travel myth. Oh, okay, I think gotta get back to business now. Wait, oh. So in this video, well, wait, what's this video about?
Travel.
Travel? Oh, I can't wear this. Travel? Oh, can't wear this. That was terrible.
Too slow.
I missed my mouth. I got it here. Shh. Okay. If you want to learn the travel booking hacking secrets, let's talk about let's talk. They'll use the main ones: Nord, Surfshark. They'll use the main ones, so Nord, Surfshark. I still can't say Surfshark. Surfshark. Oh, by the way, what did everyone think about the whole change thing? I actually think it sort of worked. Let's see what it actually looks like, obviously. But yeah, I'm sure Optimus will give it a thumbs up. God, I love Optimus. All right, toodles. Toodles.
Toodles.